I realize that sometimes God lets something happen in your life, and it's because he trusts you so stinking much. He knows if he gave that to somebody else, maybe they would crumble and they wouldn't be able to take care of it. And same thing with like if you got something that they're holding on to. God has a plan for everything. Lately, with some of the feelings I've been having or reaching out to people or missing reaching out to somebody or something, I realized that this is helping me to feel things. It's good if I feel things. It's good if I have these moments where I have nowhere else to turn but to God, where I'm like, hey, God, I don't know how to do this, or I don't know. And there's literally nowhere else I can go. I can't call up this other person. None of these people are trying to do what I'm trying to do in that moment. Or if they have, now's probably not a great time to call them. But now's always good a time to call God. And it makes me think of that C.S. Lewis quote that, God has infinite time and attention to spare for each of us. You are as much alone with him as if you're the only person he had ever created. I have experienced that to a great degree. I've had that moment where, when I was the basketball manager in high school, where I'd move the camera back and forth and watch the players run back and forth to play basketball, I just feel very just calm assurance, like, I see you and I'm looking out for you, and you're just the camera guy, but you're not just the camera guy. There's purpose and meaning to these things. There's a long-term picture that you don't know about yet. And I think of that time and what I learned about dedication, about serving others from that basketball time. It was very, very precious. And you can put in all the work in the world. You can be like in whatever it is, and it still may not happen. And that is life. In the same front, you could have not that, and not that, and you could still get it. You could still get chosen for that thing. It can still happen, because God can do anything. And he's aware of all the time we spend preparing and getting ready for those things. Like we have to put in the work to get to those opportunities. I think of like, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Oh man, Giannis on. Wow. I was like, we got to redo this. Like Giannis Antetokounmpo. I'm pretty sure like I could have said that name better 2 or 3 hours ago. It's just been a long day. Antetokounmpo. I think I said it better the earlier time. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Yeah, whatever. Antetokounmpo. Yeah. Like he put in so much work. And he just continued to run after the opportunities that were presented with him. And his family believed in God, and they trusted God. And they also were a great example of being loyal. When that one agent came in and he was like, hey, like, what? And he was very flashy. And then you had the guy who's like, yeah, I'll do my best. I'll put my heart on the floor for you. I'll do everything to help you out. That was the guy who got him in the NBA, not the other guy. I'm not really sure what I'm saying, and that's okay, because one of these videos, like I usually is a video that's absolute trash that does really good. But, whatever you're going through, God's aware of it, and there's a reason for it. And, with some things, it's like we're not really going to know the reason right now. And I don't know. There's also the unexplainable that, we don't really know. And I'm not going to try to like be like, this is why this happened like that. No. We just need to kind of trust. One of my mantras is God knows the things, and he knows everything that's going on. I trust. It is not my job to know what God is doing. And I sometimes try to do that. Like, oh, this is God trying to do this. And he's trying to, let's go, God, let's go. And then it all falls apart. And I'm like, what? And so that's life, though. Our job is not to know everything that's going on. It's to do everything we can and to trust. So that's all I will leave you with. Thank you for listening, and subscribe for more videos. I'll see you. Bye.